Today, we are breaking down the chilling bodycam footage that shows exactly how it calculated, shattered the safety of an elderly woman's sanctuary and changed this family's life forever.
She lives with you, yeah?
Yeah, she's been staying here.
Yep, so I can't force her to leave. Just because you have rules that she can't drink or do any of this stuff if she's not a danger to herself.
She's kicked out of here.
But I can't force her to leave if she lives here too. The boundaries that you guys have, if she's not following them, those are between you two. I can ask her if she wants to go to her grandparents in East End if she says yes, but I can't force her to leave.
For that, I'm going to have to contact somebody. You're going to do it.
Yep. Yeah, you'll have to go through the eviction process or have them.
She broke. No, she's destroying property.
We can't prove that it's her, but if you want to let us in, I'll go talk to her.
That's enough of that.
That's enough. Go back in your apartment.
If you want to let us in, I'll go talk
He's
to her.
trying to get me kicked out of here. See, he's calling the landlord. The landlord was already here once today.
There's nothing about that I can do.
She destroyed property.
How do I prove that this was her?
She told me she was going to get into my stuff.
Okay. Hi. Can we talk for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. Can I come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Step on that so you get all your stuff on it.
Yeah.
Step on this rug.
Oh, sure. Sorry. I thought you meant step on the carpet, not on this.
No,
Can you tell me what happened?
I was out there. I don't know what's going on over there, but I was standing out in my balcony having coffee and
Yeah.
smoke. Those two were going at it. Whatever they threw against that wall knocked that bike over. Knocked that out here in the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that emergency exit light here, that's what those pieces are laying down here for.
Yeah.
And they were cussing up a storm.
Okay.
Somebody wanted to know who called, they called the cops on who, and I have no idea.
Sure.
But they've been fighting over there. This isn't the first time.
No, I've been here before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Can I get your information if you don't mind? What's your first name?
Just me.
You guys are, I don't want you tracking.
Do you have a cell phone, Joe? Do you know approximately how much that exit sign would cost to like fix?
It's up to Neil. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I don't either, but I need just like a number, so I didn't know if you might have been smarter than I am about how much that stuff was.
Yeah. It's been going on. I mean,
Yeah, I'll go over and talk to her, but Emily's being super defiant, so I wanted to get her going to jail. So I needed disorderly conduct, and I felt you would probably be a proper victim since you were sitting here trying to mind your business and there's all this stuff going on.
Yeah, that's why I stepped out when all the commotion was
Yep.
out there. I stepped out, and
Yeah.
she knows.
Yep, yeah, okay.
But this isn't I've had enough of this stuff. here.
Right, I don't blame you. That's all I need from you, Joe, so thank you so much.
Okay.
Now we can't get in.
Colin's like, let me out.
Why can you not? Wow. What are you doing?
I'm literally chilling in my bedroom.
Why is that destroyed? Why is that
I
apartment
don't know.
destroyed?
Don't ask me.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Sure. Who else did then?
Prove it. I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I don't know. I just
Why
came
are we
back
being?
home.
Why are we being snotty?
Why are you being?
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You're being.
So I'm being a. And
Yes.
what?
You're being.
Okay. Why is the apartment destroyed?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well, I am asking you.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. So then who did it?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Okay. Come over there and talk.
No, I'm
Yes.
not gonna. Fine. I'll go out there and talk. What the do you guys want?
One of you talk to her. I'm over.
That bitch.
Oh, she's a writer.
So, what happened here? Were you here when she
No,
was
you're
doing
going
this?
outside. Please do not make me put
No,
you here.
I was down in the truck.
We're out in the truck?
I had told her when I let her back in here because she has problems. I was trying to help her.
So, just today.
Now that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, so she came back today?
No, she's had problems.
Yep.
And I was trying to be kinder because I do love her.
Yeah.
So I said, for you to come back and stay with me, there's no drinking
Nowhere.
and no drugs.
It is my business.
Yeah.
Said, I think I have a right to put down some boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your fault.
I,
So,
I can't.
Did the apartment look like this before you left?
Of course not. I've only been outside a few minutes, and so
I'm telling you.
Did you give anyone permission to damage your property?
of course not. Jeez.
Yeah.
And I've had to call and call help.
Yep. I'm just gonna take some photos in here, okay?
What is happening?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Okay, well, I'm asking you because nobody has answers.
I don't know. Look at the camera footage.
What camera footage?
I don't know.
Okay.
Look at it.
There's no camera footage to look at.
Well, that's not my problem, is
Okay,
it?
so if she wasn't here, how did the apartment get destroyed?
I don't
And you're sitting
I
in
don't
there.
know. I went somewhere and I came back.
Where'd you go?
I got an Uber.
To go where?
That's none of your business.
Business.
It's not.
We are looking at 23-year-old Emily and her 80-year-old grandmother, Linda, in a standoff that is as heartbreaking as it is infuriating. This wasn't just a simple family argument. This was a systematic destruction of a home, where roast beef sandwiches were hurled at walls, and glass was shattered in every room. As the police climb the stairs, they aren't just entering an apartment. They are stepping into the ruins of a sacred bond that has been decimated by addiction and entitlement. You will see the raw, unfiltered exhaustion on Linda's face. A woman who should be living her golden years in peace, but is instead being held hostage by her own blood. We are going to analyze the cold, manipulative, prove it attitude Emily displays while sitting in the wreckage she created, acting like the laws of both society and family simply do not apply to her. This is a deep dive into the Granddaughter from Hell, where we uncover the shocking reality of how a person can look their own grandmother in the eye and treat her like an enemy while living under her roof and eating her food. The officers on the scene are immediately struck by the visual evidence of a violent tantrum. Broken lights, a bicycle tossed like a toy, and the heavy atmosphere of a victim who has been pushed to her mental limit. Linda had offered Emily a lifeline, a way out of the chaos of the streets. But Emily chose to bring the chaos into the one place Linda felt safe. This isn't just a story about property damage. It's a story about the total erosion of human empathy. As we watch the officers navigate the debris, we begin to see the true face of domestic toxicity. It isn't always loud. Sometimes it's as quiet and sharp as a piece of broken glass hidden in the carpet. The scene inside the apartment is a physical manifestation of a mind lost to toxicity, a chaotic landscape that looks more like a vandalized building than a home. When the police officers first step through the door, they are met with a level of arrogant defiance that is rarely seen in someone facing jail time. Emily is sitting on her bed, completely unbothered by the wreckage surrounding her, acting as if the broken glass and ruined furniture are just part of the decor. This is where the psychological gaslighting begins. When the officer asks about the damage, Emily doesn't just deny it, she challenges the very reality of everyone in the room. Her repetitive, "I don't know," and "prove it," are not signs of innocence, but weapons of a high-conflict personality designed to frustrate and exhaust anyone trying to hold her accountable. She uses a monotone, condescending voice to speak to the officers, calling them creepy and snotty in an attempt to flip the script and make herself the victim of police harassment. Meanwhile, Linda is standing in the kitchen, her voice trembling as she explains how she tried to set boundaries. No drinking, no drugs, only to have those boundaries trampled on with zero remorse. The tragedy here is the legal gray area. Because Emily receives mail at this address, the police are forced to tell a terrified 80-year-old woman that they cannot simply remove her attacker. It is a crushing moment that highlights the vulnerability of the elderly in our justice system. Emily knows this, and she uses that legal protection like a shield, mocking her grandmother and showing a total lack of empathy for the woman who provided her with food and shelter. The apartment is filled with the smell of spilled alcohol and the palpable tension of a domestic situation where the hostage-taker is a family member who feels entitled to everything and responsible for nothing. Every word out of Emily's mouth is a calculated attempt to avoid responsibility, a performance of innocence that is betrayed by the sheer volume of destruction she left behind. It's a chilling reminder that some people don't want help. They want a stage for their own destruction. This situation is a nightmare for any family, but it raises a massive question about our laws. Do you think residency rights should be automatically revoked the moment a person becomes violent or destructive in a domestic setting, or does that give too much power to the homeowner? Your perspective helps drive the conversation and tells the algorithm that these real-life issues matter. Stop what you are doing and drop a revoke or protect in the comments right now to let me know where you stand on this legal dilemma. As the situation escalates, we witness the transition from a verbal dispute into a full-blown physical arrest, revealing the true predatory nature of Emily's personality. When the officers finally decide that Emily's behavior has crossed the line into disorderly conduct, she doesn't go quietly. She fights, she screams, and she forces the officers to threaten the use of a taser. Even as she is being led away in handcuffs, she is hurling vitriol at her grandmother, calling her a bitch, and blaming her for the police intervention, showing that her toxic cycle has no off switch. Back in the apartment, the officers have to deliver a gut-wrenching truth to Linda, that the jail will likely release Emily within hours, and she will be right back at the door. This is the revolving door of the justice system that keeps victims in a state of permanent fear. The officer's advice to lock your doors and don't let her in is a practical necessity, but an emotional tragedy for a woman who just wanted to save her granddaughter. The most chilling part of the entire ordeal happens at the police station during the booking process. Most people at this stage are overwhelmed by the gravity of their actions, but Emily remains in her performance mode. She actually asks the booking officer if she can smile